Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to use the z-score table to find probabilities for a statistical sample with a standard normal distribution. For this, I'm going to take this question and I will do this question in three ways by taking three different types of z-score table. So first way, I'm going to use the z table where 100% area is given. So here I'm going to use first way where the z-score table where 100% area will be given. And then second way I will use the 50% area of the table. And third way where I will use the negative z-score table. So same question I'll do by using different types of z table. In this way you will learn how to use the z-score table. So let's read this question first. The question is the average reaction time of 100 students on an alertness test is 175 millisecond with a standard deviation of 50 millisecond. Question is, if we randomly select student from this normally distributed sample, what is the probability that the reaction time score will be less than 225 millisecond? So here the question is if you randomly select a student. Okay. Now gather all the information, write all the information here. So the average reaction time of 100 student, it means sample size, it means n is given 100. On an alertness test is the average reaction time on of 100 student on an alertness test is 175 millisecond. It means they are taking 100 student sample. So for this 100 student, the average is 175. So you have to write x bar equal to 175 millisecond with a standard deviation of 50 millisecond. So they are just taking 100 student sample. So standard deviation, we have to write it down as equal to 50 millisecond. So here we are talking about the sample, but for if you have population, so here in different question, if you have population, you have to use for mean mu, and for sample standard deviation this sign will be there. For this question we are not going to use this sign because we have here sample, so we are not going to use population mean or population standard deviation. So for this question we are not going to use this one. Now we have this thing here. Now we need to find out here a z-score. So z-score formula is x minus x bar over sample standard deviation. Okay. When population standard deviation and population mean will be given, so you have to use this formula. X minus mu over population standard deviation over square root of n, and here it will be x bar, so 2 times mean will be given there in the formula. I will explain you this type of question in my coming videos. So what is here x? X is the specific value for which the question asked. So here see, if the question is, if we randomly select a student from this normally distributed sample, what is the probability that the reaction time score will be less than 225 millisecond? It means our x is 225. 225 minus x bar is 175 over standard deviation is 50. If you calculate it, it will be 50 over 50 and equal to this is 1. And you can understand by this normally distributed curve is there. So this curve is normally distributed. So here it will be 175. This is the mean in between. And then go to right one standard deviation. You can add 50 to 175. This is 225. And then again add 50. This is 275. Then again add to 50. And same way, if you go to left side, minus one standard deviation, you have to subtract 50. Then here you have to subtract again 50. And then here you have to subtract again 50. So this question asks you about the average probability of average reaction time score will be less than 225. So we have to find the probability less than 225 from here to here. This is less than. So we have to find actually this probability, what probability lies in this area. So as we are using z-score, so here our z-score is 1. Now in my first way, I'm going to use 100% z-score table. So let's find out 100% table here. So this is your 100% table, and go to the first column. This first column show you the z-score. So z-score and z-score, your z-score is here 1. So go to that column and see 1 is there, 1.0, and go this row, go to the right side. So 1 point nothing is there, like 1.1, 1.2. So we will take 1.0, and this column represents 0. Go to the right, and this here, see here, this is 100% table. So this, for this write down 0.8413. So z-score will be here. So here you have to look the table and find the z-score. And so z-score will be 0.8413. So this area represent here 100% area. So this, convert this into percent. So you have to multiply by 100. So this area will be 84.13%. So this is the probability of this question. Now same z-score, for same z-score, second way, I'm going to use the 50% table will be given. So same question, take the same question, and your z-score will be, your z-score is 1. And for this you have to look the table. This time I'm going to use the 50% table. So find, this is your z statistics, your test statistics. Now find from the table probability. So what is the z-score here? So I'm going to open 50% table is there. So 50%, same way, look at here, not 100%, this is 50% table is, so 0 to 1 standard deviation, 0 to some z standard deviation is only area is given. It means this area is 50% area. So go to the z-score line, z-score column, go to 1 because your z-score is 1, and then go to the right of this row. So here you will see 0.3413. Write down here 0 point. So you don't know which table you have provided in the exam. So according to that table, you have to find out the probability. So here you have z-score 0.3413. As you can see, you have only provided this area. But you know, this is 225, 0 to 1. Okay, you have to find out 100%. So 50% area, they didn't provide you. So convert this first into percent. So multiply this by 100. So this will be 34.13%. As your area is only representing 50% because your table gave you only for 50% data. So you have to add 50% from this is the 0. So this is 0. It means your mean is 175. So this area is not provided. So you have to add here 50% data. So 34.13 plus 50%, it will give you 84.13%. So same answer from a different table. So this 100% table from 100% table is straight away, but for 50%, whatever your data will be there, you have to add 50% data. Now in my third way, I'm going to use the negative Z table. So write down the same Z score, Z statistic, your Z statistics 1, and then from the table, you have find out the Z score equal to, let's open the negative Z score table. So this is the negative Z table here. See, this is the negative Z table here from the left side of the Z. So go to, don't worry about minus thing, just go to 1. Where is 1? So this is 1, and you have to look at the first column because 1.0 is there. So this is 0.1587 area is given, 15.1587 area. So write down here from the table 0.1587. So this is negative area is given. Now from the negative table probability, you have to find it down. So you have to write down 100%. First convert this into percent. So 0.1587 multiply by 100 will give you 15.87%. Now you have to, as negative area is given, you have to subtract this area from 100% area. So 100% minus 15.87%. If you subtract it, you will get 84.13%. So this way we will use the different types of Z table.